Under the comically bulbous and preposterously long bonnet of this BMW M Coupe sits an engine producing 343 brake horsepower. It's the old M3's glorious 3.2 litre straight-six unit living on the Z4 derivative, while the latest M3 awaits its formidable V8. There's unquestionably a bit of the earlier Z3 base coupe about this new car. The estate car lines have been replaced by a more elegant fastback, but it remains the practical alternative to the convertible. That coupe roof adds significantly to the car's rigidity too, all the better for enjoying its excess of power. The M Coupe's £40,000 price tag may pitch it against the Porsche Cayman S, but look more closely at the specification and it's clear that BMW had the 911 in its sights. The 3.2 litre straight-six produces its peak power at a heady 8,000 revs, but the torque curve kicks in at just 2,000 RPM. The result is terrific pull from low speeds and a real screamer high up the rev range. 0 to 62 miles an hour takes just 5 seconds. That's just half a second quicker than the Cayman, but the M Coupe feels so much more brutal, helped by its brilliant, menacing, metallic rasping cackle. While there's no doubt that on many roads the Porsche would be the easier drive and arguably even quicker, you'll have more fun in the M. The fact that it's a little rough around the edges makes it more challenging and ultimately more enjoyable than its Stuttgart opponent. Body control is generally superb, even though there's a touch of squat apparent underpower and the odd sharp crest can trouble its composure. And the M Coupe is notably firmer than rivals, perhaps uncomfortably so for some. But there are advantages over BMW's cheaper 3-litre version. The M has regular tyres rather than run flats, and hydraulic instead of electrical power steering, the sort of changes that should appeal to the demands of M-car drivers. It's not a totally successful change though, for although the steering is undeniably precise, it still fails to communicate as much as it might to the driver. But the M Coupe is an uncomplicated car to enjoy in safety. The clever M differential keeps the car in shape, yet for an added dose of adrenaline, the Sport Switch lets the tyres slide enough to flatter your driving skills without completely removing the safety net. Not that it's always easy. More than any other M car, the 6-speed gearbox needs a firm hand, but it is a proper manual and so preferable to the paddle shifts of the M5 and M6. The brakes, like much of the suspension, are borrowed from the BMW's M3 CSL. They totally counterbalance the unrelenting acceleration of the M Coupe. Where rivals to the BMW allow you to relax, you need to stay on top of the M Coupe. It's a car that needs learning, but that means you'll keep coming back for more and more. Few new cars demand so much from their drivers, and few manufacturers are prepared to build such challenging cars. We love it. So the good points. That brilliant straight-six engine, clever M differential suits different driving styles. There's increased practicality over the Roadster. On the downside, the steering could communicate better. Space is still limited inside, and the styling is safe rather than bold.